Lakers Nation, what is going on? So in today's video we got some interesting Lakers trade talk involving Luka Doncic and Klay Thompson, and if this actually happened, this would be one of the most interesting reunions we could possibly see in Los Angeles. According to Yahoo Sports and Heavy.com, the Lakers are being connected to Klay Thompson as the Mavericks continue to explore what they could potentially do with the veteran sharpshooter. And honestly, Lakers Nation, I think this is a trade idea that deserves some attention because Klay Thompson next to Luka Doncic is a combination that makes a lot of sense on paper. Think about what Luka needs around him. He needs players who can knock down open shots when defenses collapse on him. He needs veterans who understand how to play without the basketball. And most importantly, he needs spacing. That is exactly where Klay could come in. Klay is obviously not the same player he was during his Golden State Warriors days, but I still believe his shooting ability could be extremely valuable next to Luka. When Luka has the ball in his hands, defenses are going to focus on him. That creates opportunities for Klay to spot up on the perimeter, run off screens and punish teams when they leave him open. And this is where I think the Lakers could become really dangerous. The proposed 4-team trade from the report would send Klay Thompson and Gary Harris to the Lakers. Detroit would receive Dennis Schroeder and Jake LaRavia. Dallas would receive James Harden through a sign and trade along with Dalton Connect, Bronny James and a 2031 second-round pick from the Lakers. And Cleveland would receive Kyrie Irving along with a 2028 second-round pick. Now I want to make something very clear. This is a hypothetical trade proposal. This is not me saying the Lakers are about to make this trade. But if we are looking at the idea itself, I can understand why Klay would be someone the Lakers would be interested in. The biggest question for me is what exactly are the Lakers giving up? Because Klay is entering the final season of his contract, and according to the report he is owed around $17.5 million this season before becoming an unrestricted free agent next summer. That changes the way I look at this. If the Lakers can acquire Klay without giving up a major piece of their future, then I absolutely think Rob Pelinka should explore it. But I would not go crazy with the price. The Lakers already have Luka Doncic. They already have Austin Reeves. They already made major moves to build around their superstar. So I don't think it makes sense to sacrifice multiple important young players and valuable draft assets just to get Klay for potentially one season. That's where the Lakers have to be smart. Because let's be honest. Klay would be coming to Los Angeles for a different role than the one he had during his prime. He wouldn't need to be the second option. He wouldn't need to create his own offense all night. He could simply focus on what he does best. Shoot the basketball. And that could actually extend his value. Imagine Luka getting into the paint. The defense collapses. Klay is standing in the corner. One pass. 3 points. That sounds extremely simple, but those are the types of possessions that could make Luka's life much easier. And there's another part of this that makes the idea interesting. The possibility of Klay playing in Los Angeles alongside Luka could give him another opportunity to compete for meaningful basketball late in his career. The report also mentions that there is mutual interest between Thompson and the Lakers and that other teams could be monitoring his situation. So if the Lakers actually believe Klay could help them, they may not want to sit around and wait until free agency. Because by then another team could step in. At the same time, I don't think the Lakers should panic. If Dallas is exploring Klay's trade market and isn't getting the return it wants, the Lakers could potentially wait and see if that price comes down. And that's probably the biggest decision for Rob Pelinka. Do you make the move now? Or do you wait and potentially try to get Klay later? Personally, I'm somewhere in the middle. I would definitely call Dallas. I would definitely see what the asking price is. But I would not overpay. If the Mavericks want a reasonable package and the Lakers can keep their most important pieces, then I'm interested. Because Luka with Klay's shooting could be a really fun combination. But if Dallas wants multiple major assets for a 36-year-old Klay Thompson who could become a free agent next summer, that's when I would walk away. The Lakers don't need to win the trade. They need to build the right roster around Luka. And those are two completely different things. Klay Thompson may not be the superstar he once was, but he doesn't need to be. The Lakers would simply need him to provide shooting veteran experience and spacing. And if he can do that consistently, I think he could become a very useful piece of this Lakers roster. So Lakers Nation, I'm definitely interested in this one. I wouldn't call Klay Thompson a must-trade target. But if the price is right, I'm making the phone call. Because Luka Doncic with a player like Klay Thompson spacing the floor is something I would absolutely want to see. Let me know what you guys think. Would you trade for Klay Thompson and reunite him with Luka in Los Angeles? Or should the Lakers stay patient and focus on adding a younger player instead? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.